Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Class second year, we will start the new chapter, that is the nervous coordination. About the coordination, you people already studied in the grade 10. That what is coordination? Coordination is the working of the different parts of the body with each other. So there you already studied that the two type of the coordination occur in the body, especially when we discuss the human body and animal body. The two type of the coordination occur: nervous coordination and chemical coordination. And this chapter is about the whole detail of the nervous coordination, the summarized information you studied in the grade 10. And here we will study it in a little bit detail. First of all, the nervous system include the nervous coordination, and this study is known as neurology. When we study the nervous system, when we study the structure of the nervous system, that is known as neurology. Nervous system is the system in which the messages of the body are received and transferred through electrical signals. When electrical signals are involved and the structures, neurons are involved, this coordination is known as nervous system and nervous coordination. Nervous coordination is done through specific parts of the body, like the neurons are involved, the receptors are involved, the effectors are involved. So all these structures will be discussed here, and nervous coordination consists of the three basic steps. That is, number one, the reception of the stimulus; number two, processing or analysis of the information; and number three, response to stimulus. Stimulus is the change that occur inside or outside the body, and when that stimulus is received by the body, then it is sent toward the coordinating center, where it is processed, it is analyzed, and then the nervous system or coordinator give a specific message to the effectors who respond to that stimulus. So these are the three basic steps of the nervous coordination. Now we will discuss that what are the basic main parts of the body which receive the stimulus, which process or analyze this information, and which produce response to the specific stimulus. So first of all, we will discuss the receptors. Receptors are those parts of the body which receive the internal or external stimulus, internal or external changes of the body. It may be a cell, it may be a tissue, it may be an organ, it may be even a nerve ending. So in different parts of the body, different receptors work. They receive the stimulus, internal or external, and then they provide information to the central coordinator. These receptors are also known as transducer. Transducer receive information, and then they give that information to the CNS or central nervous system, where brain or spinal cord will analyze the receiving information. Stimulus are then classified on the basis of the stimuli. Stimuli means the change that they receive. So according to that change, the stimulus are given the name, like this is the photoreceptors. Photoreceptors are those receptors which receive the light, the changes in the light. So that is the photo, like our eye, rods and cones are present in our eye. These are the photoreceptors, because they tells us about the changes in the light. Chemoreceptors are those receptors which tells us about the chemicals, molecules. For example, our nose, inside parts of the nose are the chemoreceptors, because they give us the smell, the chemical changes that occur inside or sometime outside in the body. Osmo receptors. Osmo receptors are those receptors which tell us about the osmolarity, osmotic changes in the body, the changes of the solutes and the solvents, are about the water content, about the salts. So these are called the osmoreceptors. Next is the mechanoreceptors. Mechanoreceptors, the receptors which detect changes in the pressure. Mechanical informations are given by the mechanoreceptors, like the changes in the pressure in the body in the different areas. The next is the thermoreceptors. Thermoreceptors are those receptors which give us information about the temperature. Temperature changes occur and they give us about the changes in the temperature. Next is the nociceptors. Nociceptors are those receptors which give us information about the pain, when there is some pain due to the different reasons inside the body. So the pain is the feeling of the pain is given by these receptors in the body. So these are the different receptors which give us information, which receive the stimulus. Next is the second step is the analysis of information. As I told you that the receptor, that may be the mechano, sometime noci, sometime thermoreceptor, sometime chemoreceptor or photoreceptor, all these receptors, when receive information, they give that information to the central nervous system, where the coordinator brain and spinal cord present. They analyze, they processed that information, and then they give that information to the next, that is effector. For the processing, for the analyzing of those information, special neurons work, and those neurons are present in the brain and spinal cord and are known as interneuron. Interneuron, after analyzing, after processing the information and receiving a specific order from the brain or spinal cord, they give that information to the effectors. Effectors are those parts of the body which produce response according to the order given by the central nervous system. They produce response, and these body parts are either muscle or gland. If the muscles are the effector, they will contract or relax according to the order of the central nervous system. And if the effector is gland, it will start secreting hormone, or sometime it will stop secreting a hormone. So these are the two main parts of the body which act as an effector and act under the information given by the central nervous system, and these receive that information, that orders, through specific neuron which are known as motor neurons.